Hey guys, Sam here, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel, the future of Bayern Munich. I did a video like this at the start of FIFA 16 with Barcelona, and I thought I'd switch it up a little bit for this Bayern Munich one. Instead of just using the players that are at the club and simming, I thought let's sign some players, some young players that I could see at Bayern Munich one day. Maybe some of these players Ancelotti might sign. As you can see, he's on the thumbnail because you never know. Ancelotti might sign some of these players. There's one in particular, he's a Spanish player from Real Madrid that maybe could join Bayern Munich if Ancelotti decides to bring him in. So it's not, obviously Ancelotti's not going to be the manager in 2025, but I thought, you know what, maybe some of these players Ancelotti could bring in, and of course he's not going to be the manager in 2025, but I can't tell the future. I can't predict who will be the manager, so I just put him on the thumbnail because some of these players I can see him signing. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the individual players that make up one of the greatest Bayern Munich teams you will ever see. Right, in between the sticks is an injured Manuel Neuer, and unfortunately, he did get injured at the end of this season. He has just amazing stats across the board, still 92 rated, despite being 39 years of age. He was considering retiring this season, but due to the fact that we are pretty much winning the treble, he's going to stay at the club for another season. He's an absolute machine, 39 years of age, but his stats for a goalkeeper are still fine. In at left back is the 32-year-old David Alaba, who is still a machine. Of course, he's very versatile, can play all over the place. Taking a look at his stats, you already know what to expect from David Alaba. A very well-rounded player, just has stats everywhere, pretty much. And his lowest stat, I believe, is his 64 finishing. And look at some of these stats. Holy moly. And you guys already know what to expect from him, so you shouldn't be too surprised. 90 rating. He's 32 years of age, so he will start decreasing soon. Okay, the first centre-back position is taken up by Jonathan Todd, the only player to not hit 90 rated. I actually signed him this season because Boateng got injured and he started decreasing due to the fact that he's quite old. So I bought Todd in. He's 29 years of age, so he could maybe hit the 90 rating, but I doubt he will. But as you can see, his stats for a 6'4" centre-back is pretty quick. 65 acceleration with 72 sprint speed, that's pretty quick for a 6'4" centre-back. And he's got really good defending stats. He's got the 91 marking, the 87 slide tackling, and the 93 stand tackling. As I said, 6'4", 4-star weak foot. From a defender, from a centre-back, you don't really need too much more than what he is. He's an absolute giant. And speaking of giants, his centre-back partner is Nicholas Schuler, 6'5". This guy is literally a man mountain. Holy shit, he's not as quick, to be fair, with 50 acceleration and 66 sprint speed, but he's got 93 strength, 96 headering accuracy, 98 marking, 95 slide, and 98 stand tackling. He's 29 years of age. As I said, 6'5" and 6'4" for a centre-back partnership. That is crazy. It's like trying to get past a brick wall, mate. It's not fucking happening. Right, in our right-back position is actually a natural left-back, and it's a player that I scouted from our youth academy. He's French, so I believe you'd pronounce that Muratori, because you know how French people with their R's, it's R, it's not R. So anyway, he could play left back and right back, but I actually think he'd be better at right back considering he's right-footed. 90 rated, 26 years of age, so I don't know where this guy could eventually get. I would be pretty excited to see how far he could get. But his stats are freaking amazing. He's got the pace, he's got the strength, he's got everything you need. He's got good ball control, his tackling is pretty good as well. The fact that his stand tackling and slide tackling aren't even his best stats just speaks wonders about this guy. He's the type of left back that you could see pretty much bombing down forward. What do you guys think he could hit? 92 maybe? Because fullbacks and defenders, you don't really see them hit over 90. Like, you don't see them at 91 or 92. And this guy has the potential to just freaking dominate the defending scene. He could be a 92 rated defender at one point. So he's a beast. I love him. And he makes up the rest of our back four. Okay, starting off with our defensive mid position, a lot of you guys might not be so surprised to see Yuri Tielemans, one of the most popular players in Career Mode, but I can actually see him at Bayern Munich one day. And Belgium isn't really far away from Germany, so I can see him playing here. He's got the 5-star weak foot. His stats are pretty good. He's a well-rounded player, of course. Not the quickest, but that's why I've got him in defensive midfield. You might not want to play him as a defensive midfielder. I can see why you wouldn't want to, because he's got such good ball control and stuff like that, but his defending stats are really good. 83 slide tackling and 94 stand tackling. He's actually very good. I think his height is the only thing that restricts him from being a defensive midfielder, but I had to play him because when you see our other midfielders, you'll know why he has to play the defensive position. Right, our first box-to-box midfielder is Mario Götze, the child prodigy, moving from Dortmund to Bayern, of course, in his career. And this might not happen in real life. I could see Goetze leaving eventually from Bayern because I don't think he's going to be best suited for Bayern Munich. But in this career mode, he did stay at Bayern Munich, and he's a very good player. 32 years of age, he's the captain now. He's the most experienced player, and he's played the most games for Bayern Munich so far on the team, other than Manuel Neuer, who's 39 years of age. But he's not the quickest. He's never really been the quickest, but his stats like ball control and dribbling is just absolutely amazing. He's got the good passing stats as well. And he's one of those players that isn't well-rounded, but what he's good at, he's really, really good at. So he's pretty decent. He could play left mid and left wing, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd play him at cam or central midfield. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He's the skipper, and he makes up the second midfield position. And his holding midfield partner is Isco, 33 years of age, 90 rated. Him and Mario Götze both hit 92 as their maximum, but since have decreased. And I thought, as long as they stay at 90 rating or higher, this career mode will make sense. This video will make sense. He's got the high medium work rate, which I like. High medium work rate for a holding midfielder. He can play left midfield, but again, I wouldn't do so. He's quicker than Götze, but still not rapid enough, I feel, for the wings. But he's got, again, he's very similar to Mario Götze with his ball control, his dribbling, his passing. He's very similar. They're very similar players. And again, for them two in the holding midfield going forward, that's pretty good. And that makes up our midfield. In the right midfield position, or the right wing position, we have Alen Halilovic with 4-star skill moves, 28 years of age, and a 90 rating. He's got 86 acceleration, 82 sprint speed. Not the quickest winger you could have, but he's still really good with his 4-star skills. Of course, he's got the ball control, the dribbling, the passing, even the shooting. 85 long shots is pretty good, 96 short pass as well. And he makes up the right wing position. If you want to see a more in-depth Halilovic review, I'm going to leave links to Flickiify's channel. He's done an in-depth Halilovic review, so go ahead and check that out. But he's left-footed, so cutting in from the right-hand side, he could be absolutely lethal. And of course, he is a very popular player in career mode. Playing down the middle is Leroy Sane. Now, he used to have the positions as striker as well, but I don't know, he doesn't have it anymore, which is weird. But you can play him as a striker. I'd play like a false 9 with Sane. I think he fits the false 9 a bit better, but in this formation, he is playing just an out-and-out striker position, which I don't know if that'll work, but he's 6 foot, so it's not like he's small. He's left-footed, he's got 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, which is why I don't necessarily like him on the wing, because I don't feel like he can cut in enough, but he is rapid, mate. 96 acceleration, 97 sprint speed, and that's probably why you do want to play him on the wing. Despite not having 4-star skills, he is an absolute beast with his pace. Of course, as per usual, good ball control, good dribbling, good finishing, good long shots, good short pass, good everything. Leroy Sane is a machine. And again, if you want to see an in-depth Leroy Sane review, I'll leave the link in the description to Flickiify's channel again for the Leroy Sane video, because he did an in-depth one of him as well. I don't think he got him to a 90 rating, but he still did get him pretty high. So, and last but not least, in our attacking three, it's Van Enu. He's a Belgian right wing that can play left wing. He's right-footed. The only thing that really is his downfall is his skill moves. I really wish this guy had 4-star skill moves, but this is like my kid. This is like my child coming from the youth academy. I love this guy so much. I don't know why, but he's my favorite youth player I've ever had. And it's not that he's like better than all the other youth players. I don't know why, but this guy like hit from like 77 to like 89 in like a season, and he's just absolutely killed it since then. He's an absolute machine. 93 acceleration, 95 sprint speed. He's got great ball control, great crossing, great curve, great dribbling, good free kick accuracy, 85 free kick accuracy, which I like, 98 long shots, which is insane, 95 short pass. He's just an absolute machine, and that is our starting 11, and that's how it looks on paper. Now, of course, Manuel Neuer is injured, and I'm kind of sad I didn't sign Thibaut Courtois in January when I knew I was going to make this video, because I didn't realize Neuer would get injured, but he is injured for this game, which means Wellenreuther will be our goalkeeper for the game that we'll play. But taking a look at some of these players on the bench, we've got a lot of youth products. We have Pinto, Basto, Ziegel, Duchenne, Weigl, who's actually a real-life player. He came from Dortmund, and I thought he'd hit a little bit higher than he was. My plan was to play him in defensive mid position when I did this video, but he didn't grow as fast as I thought he would, and he's missed out on his opportunity. We have De Silva, Tavares, and Kaiser, with, of course, Wellenreuther, who will play the game, but he's on the bench as of now. And take a look at some of our reserves. I've put them in order of overall. So we got Boateng, Danilo, who are both very old. Boateng got injured. He was a 90 rated player. So this team could have had 90 rated players all over the board. But Boateng ended up getting injured. We have Danilo, Doro, Højbjerg, Jesus, Gordino, Rode, Serbest, Boffin, Akpoguma, I think, Stranzel, Ziegler, Duca, Sauerland, Leno, Yezel, Marquet, Locando, Putaro, Perthel, Zeigel, who I think they're brothers, these two. Zeigel and Zeigel, I think they're brothers. 25 and 23 years of age from Austria. They came from the same youth scout thing, so I'm assuming they're brothers, which is actually cool. Like, you can make a little story. And also, this 87 rated Zeigel is a machine as well. 5-star weak for 4-star skill moves as an attacking midfielder, 25 years of age. I expect him to hit the 90 rating eventually, and he can replace Goethe or Isco. So he's pretty good, but his brother's pretty shit, 72 rated. But then we also have Steininger, Anya, Fiolke, and Ade. To be fair, I did get a lot of decent players from the youth scouting system, but the starting 11, the fact that the overall rating is 90, because if you look at the average, it'll be 90 point something. I think maybe 90.09 or something along those lines. Because if you took 2 off Neuer and added it to Tar, everybody would be 90 rating, with Goethe being 91. So this is a 90 rated starting 11. I just wish we had 90 rated all across the board, but it still looks fantastic. Of course, Neuer won't play this game that I'll play. If you do want to check out the game, then that's cool. Stick around. If you don't, and you just cared about the player potential and stuff like that, there you go, you've seen it. But we're going to get into this game against Tottenham Hotspur in the Champions League final. I've never played with this team. I've just simulated. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens in this game. I'm really excited to use some of these players. It's Spurs and Bayern Munich in the Champions League final, and hopefully we could complete our treble for this season. And one last link that I'll leave you guys with is, if you actually want to see a Bayern Munich career mode, I'll leave a link to Rich Lee's channel, who's doing a Bayern Munich career mode. I think he's in his 4th or 5th season, and he doesn't have all these players that I have, of course, but he's signed like amazing players. So if you haven't checked that out and you want to check it out, then go ahead and check his channel. Of course, link is in the description. And if you guys want to see more of these with more teams, because I do this all the time where I just pick a team and I simulate and I just sign players and just simulate. If you want to see more of these, then make sure you smash a like on the video. I'm going to go for something like 250 likes, something huge. So I actually know that you guys really want to see it. If you do want to see it, make sure you smash a like on the video. Maybe one with Real Madrid or Manchester United or something. Leave me in the comment section below who you want to see. And also, just leave a like to let me know that you do want to see more of these. Because I do this all the time, and I thought, you know what? Why not make a video out of it and show you guys what I've made? So there you go. There's the objective, 250 likes. It's a lot of likes, but if you guys can do it, I'll do more of these for you. Van Enu, what's he gonna do? He's gonna cut in. Oh, look at him, he's just ripping everybody. Go for the finisher, forced to Isco, and he's tucked it in under 3 minutes. We have scored against Tottenham Hotspur. Can you believe it? Look at the Tottenham fans in the background. Isco, right place, right time. He's definitely not going to mess that up. Van Enu with a decent run here, just skimming through everybody. And he got past, I don't know who took that tackle, but it was a pretty poor tackle. And Isco P-rolls it in. Nothing the keeper's doing about that. Sorry, mate. 1-0 under 3 minutes in the Champions League final. Oh no. Sanabria's gone for the shot. Vellenreuther with a save. And Ward has skied it. Spurs actually have Sanabria, which is actually very interesting. He's a very good striker in career mode. I don't know who that Ward guy is, but he's just completely messed up a picture-perfect chance. Goetze and Halilovic, nice little 1-2. Halilovic now to Sane, he's got the run of Goetze. Fine work from the boys here, playing some good football. Goetze trying to loft that over to Van Enu, and Raphael is out there. Good bit of team play, good bit of passing. Explain to me how that is a second yellow card for Halilovic. What has he done? How is that a foul? Now we're down to 10 men because of that. It's Sane now. Plenty of room, and he's got a lot of pace as well. Gets past Vimmer without even thinking about it. What's he going to do next? Leroy Sane threads that through, finds Tillemon. Tillemon lays that off. It's Van Enu is offside. Right, this probably has something to do with the keeper, but why is he offside? Is it because he's behind the goalkeeper? I get confused with the offside rule with the goalkeeper. Because there's a defender that's further back than him, but I think it's the line that the goalkeeper has. I don't know what it is exactly, but maybe you guys can let me know. because sometimes I get confused with when there's a keeper and there's players behind him, and then when there's a keeper and there's no players behind him, maybe it's different. I don't know. You guys let me know. Why is he offside when there's a player further than him? Wow. Just wow. Heung-min Son, get out of here. You're like 40 years old at this point. How are you still playing? Well, he's not 40. He's not 40, but he's like 35, 36. And he just turns around one shot. Just bang on his second touch. Come on. If Manuel Neuer was in goal, he would have saved it, but Wellenreuther is not going to get to that. 1-1, and Spurs have actually got a game on their hands now. Van Inu to Zeigel. Zeigel to Tielemans. Tielemans lofts that over to Leroy Sane. Surely he's onside. Nothing doing there. Sane, what's he going to do? He's going to just cut in. He's just going to go all the way. Wins the penalty, surely. Great running from Leroy Sane. I'm playing him on the wing now. And no striker. We're playing no striker at the moment. And Sane's done so well to win the penalty there. Nice angle, cameraman. Thanks. Yeah, we're going to put Leroy Sane on it. Why not? Surely he can't fuck it up. Surely that's a goal. Bang! Leroy Sane puts it in. 2-1 with 5 minutes left on the board for Spurs. Leroy Sane wins the penalty, converts the penalty, and probably gave us a Champions League trophy just then. Van Inu, what's he going to do? Oh, cuts in just fantastically, slotted away. No, Sane's there, but he's offside. No way he's onside. He was right next to the goal. Van Inu was so close to scoring a fantastic goal. That little cut-in was just fantastic. There it is, full-time, 2-1. So much fun playing with that team, and we won the Champions League with them as well. Some of these players, I think it's their first Champions League that they've won, but we have won it before at Bayern Munich, so a good achievement here. And I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video. Like I said at the start of the episode, if you do like this and if you want to see more of these, smash 250 likes and let me know what teams you want to see in the comment section. We've already done Barcelona, so don't say Barcelona because we've already done them. But if you want to see like a Real Madrid or a Manchester United or a Chelsea or Juventus or Dortmund or anybody, just let me know in the comment section below. Because I always do this sort of thing, like I was saying, where I just sort of build teams and simulate when I'm just not feeling like playing FIFA. And it's really, really fun. I love doing it. I'll try not signing the same players, so it'll be new every single time. And we'll also do youth stuff like that, youth training, youth scouting. And hopefully you guys enjoy this type of video. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let me know in the comment section below. That's it from me, guys, as Mario Götze, the skipper, hoists the Champions League trophy. I'm going to get up out of here, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Keep it real.